We're going to take a look at the snail cam and how to take care of that. This one is also a variable or a parametric cam. We can look at that data here in the variable table. Let's go ahead and let's get started. For this, I'm going to call it snail cam for video. So snail cam for video. We've got some different things going on here, but let's go ahead and let's pull up our variable tables. These are actually going to stay the same as we've always had. So nominal DIA, and we're going to say that's a 2.5. We'll come down and we'll say axle DIA. That's still going to stay at the 0.25. And then we'll take THK and we'll make it the standard 3/16. We'll shrink this down a little bit. Rather than draw what we see here, things are going to have to change up a little bit. Let's pull our graphic up for this one. You can see that we've got a center and kind of everything is dimensioned off of the center. So that's where we're going to start this time. We're actually going to start with the axle hole. So let's do that. Sketch, click the front view, and in for normal. We'll go ahead and draw a circle. And right there in the origin, we could go ahead and dimension this one. We can say this is our axle diameter. So a little bit different than what we're used to doing. Now up here in space, I'm grabbing this line, but I'm not clicking it or anything. I just want to make sure I'm in line with it. And I'll just draw the line. If I wanted to be sure, I could go up here to this geometric constraint and say, let's line these two things up. So if we take a look at that graphic, now we know from the center to the first point. So from here to here, that needs to be diameter divided by 4. So let's go ahead and throw that down. So from here to here, and we'll click that out. Say nominal, we'll start typing it and say divided by 4. And then we're going to come up here and do the same. So we'll click here and we'll go up here. And this though, this is going to be a little different, right? It's nominal diameter divided by 2. So that's somewhat different. So nominal divided by 2. All right, so there's our line. And I think what I'll do now is I'll take a circle. And I'm going to draw it right there in the origin and make it come up to that very top line. Now's where the tricky part comes in. I'm going to take a 3-point arc tool, which is right next to the circle. Should be the one by default, but if not, you can click on the down arrow and choose 3-point arc. And I'm going to click the point here, the bottom point, and then I'm going to kind of just come down here and click on the bottom of this big circle and drag it out. Ultimately, what I want is I want this circle to be tangent with this circle. So if I didn't get it, I can come up here to the geometric constraint and say tangent. And I'll say, all right, you and you need to be tangent. And you can see it barely moved, so I probably did have it really close. Right now, let's do some trim. So up here are the scissors. I think by default, that might be set to extend, so it might look like that. We'll click in there and say trim. The shortcut is M, by the way. And we'll trim that extra line out. From there, let's go ahead and Shift E to extrude it. It already kind of picked up what we wanted, so we'll type in THK for our thickness and click the green check mark. And we got it. Let's check it though, right? Let's confirm this mess. So 2.5, let's make it a 3. Looking good. How about a 10? Let's zoom out some. Looking good. Let's go ahead and take it back down to our 2.5. Congratulations, the snail cam is complete.